Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a food/meal prep that can be done within 1 hour. There are 4 recipes that I'm going to be making in this 1 hour, and they're all recipes that are actually already on my blog. So they may look a little familiar. You may have seen them before, but I kind of wanted to test and time myself to see if I could do it in an hour. And I did it in an hour and 4 minutes. So we'll just say an hour because there's also, setting up the camera, moving things around. It adds a little bit of time in here and there. I may have looked at my phone once or twice texting my friend. So let's just say it was an hour. Now, I do want to say one thing. If you are somebody who prefers ASMR style videos, wants things on in the background, doesn't want to hear talking, I actually uploaded a second version of this video. Same content, same recipes, but it's a little bit longer and it's ASMR style. So there's no talking, there is no intro. I just get right into it. And again, it's all the same recipes, just fully ASMR, great for cooking, background noise, if you're into that type of thing. I just kind of wanted to try and experiment and give you guys something different. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy these recipes. And like I said, all the recipes are on planfullybasedblog.com already. There's nothing new here, but it might be new to you if you're new to my videos or you just haven't seen these recipes. So thank you so much for watching and let's get into it. And the clock starts now. Let's start off, we're gonna make a lentil salad. So I'm just going to start by boiling my lentils on the stove in salted water. So I wanted to get ahead on that. I wanted to make some tofu feta, but I was out of soy tofu. Like I needed it for the other recipes in this video. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try it with the fava bean tofu. It was pretty good. I will say this was a very quick version of making tofu feta. I should have prepped this ahead of time and it probably would have turned out better. All I really did was cube the tofu, add in water, salt, and red wine vinegar and let that sit for about an hour or until I was really ready to use it, maybe let's say 50 minutes. But you can definitely make the tofu feta ahead of time, and I definitely say to do that in the lentil salad recipe on the blog post. Then I got to start on my protein bagels. Obviously, this should not be anything new if you've been here for a while. They're Vital Wheat gluten based. I absolutely love them. If you have a gluten allergy, I have a high protein gluten-free recipe bagel for you as well. This recipe can't be made gluten-free. The main ingredient is the Vital Wheat gluten. We need it. That's what's giving us protein. But there's another option for you. I try to always make as many options as I can. I love this recipe. As you guys know, I designed it to be super simple. There is no kneading, there's no rise time, there's no yeast. You add in the dry ingredients, add in the wet ingredients, mix it all together until you make a dough. Divided it up into 4 bagels, and then I just made little bagel shapes with my fingers. You could add in any toppings, seasonings, flavors, vegetables, fruit, whatever you like. The base of this recipe is plain, so you can add things to it. But I just do everything bagel seasoning, pop that in the oven, 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. While that's in the oven, I started my first cleanup. In this video, I will show you guys that I am doing cleanups in between, and I wanted to incorporate that in the time slot because there's also nothing worse than after you're done cooking, having a super messy kitchen and then having to clean up a bunch of things. Now I'm going to make my crispy breaded tofu. This is super easy. We're just taking a package of super firm tofu, and I like to cut it into triangles. So that's what I'm doing. You make little rectangles, then cut the rectangles on a diagonal, and now you've made triangles. I don't know why. There's just something about it that I love for crispy breaded tofu when it's in triangles, and this is truly one of my favorite things. I love to eat it cold right out of the fridge. It's so good. Then we're going to need some cornstarch, non-dairy milk, and some breadcrumbs. Now I actually had a lot of leftover bread and I had made these breadcrumbs, but I wanted them to be even finer and more ground up. So I measured out the amount of breadcrumbs I was going to need, popped them in the blender, and just let them blend up until they were nice and fine. Then we're going to, of course, bread our tofu, and these were already seasoned, so I didn't need to add in any other seasonings, but in the blog post, I do have seasonings you can add in if you're using unseasoned. So we go cornstarch, non-dairy milk, breadcrumbs. I like to have a dry hand and a wet hand. The dry hand will deal with the cornstarch and the breadcrumbs. The wet hand will deal with the non-dairy milk. Your fingers are still going to get breadcrumbs all over them. It always happens, and I always get frustrated about halfway through of doing this, but it is worth it because I just really love crispy breaded tofu, and it's so good. And then all you're going to do is bake this after you've breaded all of them. You can probably air fry it as well. I just like to bake it because there's a lot of them. I do a little spray oil and then I pop that in the oven for about 20 minutes at that same temperature as the bagels. But it was also perfect timing because my timer was going off, so the bagels were done and the tofu went in. I set the bagels to the side to cool and they came out beautiful. Now we're on to cleanup number 2. And I promise, like, if you're not cleaning up while you're doing food and meal prep, you're just going to make more trouble for yourself. You should really do it. Now I wanted to make my protein chia seed pudding. I shared this recipe recently with you guys and it's been on my mind ever since. Super easy to make. In a blender, you're going in with agave, a high protein non-dairy milk like pea protein milk, soy milk, anything that's high protein. And then you can use any protein powder that you like. I was using a chocolate peanut butter one. This was the Justin's and Orgain collab. I do happen to really like it. And I just found it in the food stores and I bought it one day and it's been pretty good. And I'm also going to go in with some firm tofu. In the original recipe, I used extra firm tofu. I didn't have extra firm tofu. I used firm tofu today. A lot of these times, unless I very specifically indicate things, you can swap out firm for extra firm. It just makes a difference in the macros a little bit. So as long as you don't care about that, it's not the biggest deal. So I blended that up till it was nice and smooth. And then I measured out my chia seeds in my little jars. You can make a big jar of this. I don't know why I like to make 2 little ones, I guess, because I usually eat it in 4 servings. So it just, I don't know. Also smaller jars, they kind of can stack on each other, take up a little less space in the fridge. And then we're just going to add in the liquid of what we blended up. And of course, the fun part is you can customize this however you want. Use different flavored protein powders and whatnot to make different flavors. And then mix it all up. Make sure you get it really in there and get on the bottom. And afterwards, when I put the lid on, I like to really give it a good shake as well. And honestly, this just tastes really good. I actually really do like chia pudding. I always forget how much I like it. I have to remember to make it more, so this is my effort. And this was the last cleanup you will see me do because we're almost just about done with everything. So the tofu needs to be flipped. I'm just going to flip all of it, give it another quick spray, and this goes back in the oven for about 10 minutes. And super simple, super easy. And then finally, the lentils were done, but I started prepping my veggies first. So I have my bell pepper here that I am just chopping up. This lentil salad, you can add any vegetables into that you want, but this is what I just like to use. So I'd like to do an orange, bell pepper. They just taste a lot better, in my opinion. They are sweeter. And then I did some cucumber and I chopped that up. Now in the original recipe, I use Castelvetrano olives because those are my favorite olives, but I didn't have them today. So I just used black olives, which are equally delicious. I do love black olives too, but Castelvetrano are just the best. So I just dumped those out of the can, rinsed them, and then took out what I need and saved what I wasn't going to use. I halved them because I just felt like they go in there better. And then we're going to add in that tofu feta. I obviously drained out all the water from in there, and our lentils were done. There was some water in there, so I also drained that liquid out as well. In the original recipe, I used parsley. I didn't have any parsley, but I did have some basil, a very few measly little leaves. So I ripped those up and added them on. Super simple dressing: olive oil, balsamic vinegar, a little garlic powder, and balsamic glaze and salt. Balsamic glaze is just a thickened, reduced down, very sweet balsamic vinegar. And you can always find it usually in the international section of food stores with all the Italian food. It's so good. I love balsamic glaze. And then I actually had some pickled red onions and I was like, you know what? Those would go perfectly in here. So I scooped in a bunch of those. Honestly, all I've been doing is I've been taking red onions and adding it into my empty Grillo's pickles little jars. And then I have easy homemade pickled red onions. And there we go. 1 hour and 4 minutes and we are all done. Now we have a fresh batch of protein bagels. After these cool, I put them in a little Ziploc baggie, keep them stored on my counter. I actually have the same Ziploc bag that I wash every single time and reuse for my bagels. It's my little bagel bag. The tofu, just put in a container, and then you can eat this however you want throughout the week. Honestly, this lasts me like 3 days because I love this so much. I just snack on it straight out of the fridge. It's so good. And then, of course, we have our beautiful lentil salad. This is just perfect for this time of year. Super hearty and filling, but also light. And the protein chia seed pudding that you can pair with any fruit or whatever you want. And there we go. That's how we do food and meal prep that's nutritious and delicious in an hour. Thank you for watching.